Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you just come from my last video about how to go about pre-launching your e-commerce brand, then this video we're talking about what to do in the first few months of launching your e-commerce brand. But if you haven't come from the last video, then hi, my name's Charlie. I own my own marketing agency and I'm laying out how I would launch an e-commerce brand. So let's get stuck into it. Firstly, again, we're talking about the business economics. So if you want to grow fast, you should reinvest as much money as you can into the business. With every single sale that you make, take the net profit, not gross, the net profit, you still got to pay tax, and reinvest it back into the business. Now, if you've gone and quit your job to launch this new brand, to go all in on it, then firstly, well done. That's incredibly courageous and hopefully not stupid. And secondly, unless you have a heap of savings, then you're probably not in a position to be able to reinvest as much cash as you can back into the brand, which means you'll probably grow a little bit slower. You've got to be able to pay yourself some sort of modest wage to survive. You've got to pay rent, you've got to eat, you've got to be able to live. So if you have gone and quit your job, then again, fair play to you. Unreal, love that for you, but you got to be smart about it, because if you become homeless, if you become way too hungry, you won't be able to work and you won't be able to focus, and you got to look after yourself in order to look after your brand, full stop. But with whatever money you have left over, reinvest it back into your brand. You're not going to be making a shitload of cash in the first year or so. Obviously, as the business grows and grows and grows, you'll be able to take more and more money home in your pocket, because the percentages of the profits that you're taking as your wage will become smaller, but the overall number should hopefully be going skyward. And if you know a little bit about business and how it works, if you just want to build a brand to sell, then the enterprise value is the end goal. It's the thing that you care about the most. So, over a 5-year period, you might only pay yourself, 200K, let's say. That's 40 grand a year. But your business might be worth 10 mil by the end of that 5 years. It's a pretty good trade-off, but you just got to be smart about it, all right? Don't put yourself in a position where you can't do what you need to do. So, into the fun stuff. First and foremost, you've just launched, so well done. Unreal again, love that for you. You're going to be spending a lot of time engaging with your customers. So what I mean by that is responding to DMs, responding to comments. You want to be super active on your social media. You want to be showing up. You want to be right there in the trenches with your customers. What this does is, again, it builds up goodwill, as we spoke about in the last video, and it shows that you genuinely care about your product, your brand, and your customer, which is obviously what they're going to love to see as well. Not only that, but engaging in the comments, in the DMs as well, is good for algorithm stuff and whatever else. And a lot of that time will be setting up more collabs with other UGC creators, because your stuff should have been shown everywhere, plastered all over the internet. Other UGC creators that you hadn't got in touch with first would have seen your stuff, would have seen all the other UGC creators creating content for you, and they'll get in touch with you, and then you can negotiate deals with them that are hopefully a little bit more tipped in your favor than the ones initially. But again, with the UGC people, you want to be keeping it competitive so that they're incentivized to do a good job for many reasons. Let's talk HR. So at this point, you should have generated enough revenue to either pay for an AI tool or a couple of AI tools to take some of the tasks off your hand of engaging with customers or with the social media management, or you can hire a VA to do it for you. Now, when you hire a VA, train them. In the beginning, you're not going to be able to spend crazy amounts of money on a really good VA with loads of experience. You're probably going to have to go to some sort of freelancing platform such as Upwork, in which case you're probably going to get someone from the likes of Southeast Asia, for example, to come in and be your VA. They're not going to know anything about your product. They probably won't know anything about your industry. So you're going to have to take the time to teach them how to respond to messages, how to respond to comments, how to do X, Y, and Z. This time that you're investing, and it might not take too long, it helps if you can record looms as well, so they have something to constantly refer back to if needed. But this time that you invest, and this money you invest, you're going to buy back more time later for yourself, which will enable you to make more money going forward. So it's very much a give and take, and it will compound for the better for you. Another thing that you can do with the likes of Instagram in the DMs as well is that you can set up an FAQ. So over time, you'll figure out exactly what are the most questions that you're getting, and you'll be able to automatically answer these without actually having to sit down there and answer the same question 10 times every single day. And so as a result of all this, you should be able to free up more time for you to sit down and look at more ways that you can grow. Regarding email marketing, continue running the same email cycle that you were pre-launch. It's unreal for the referral marketing, for the affiliate marketing, for having that knock-on effect. Just from that, you should be able to generate thousands and thousands of customers, depending on your product, what it is, how much it costs, whatever else. But you should be able to generate loads of customers that way without having to touch too much. And what you might also set up is just set up like a monthly newsletter, because you'll have people that will come to your website, and by now with your website, with your landing page, you've launched your product, so people don't have to pre-order anymore and fill out the questions. They just come to your page and buy or subscribe. But the people that aren't automatically buying as soon as they come to your landing page, they might be signing up to an email newsletter. With this newsletter, you just keep them up to date with what's going on in your business, in your industry. You just nurture them and occasionally make an ask. This would also be a good place to plug more discount codes, to plug sales and stuff that you're having as well. Regarding the likes of UGC, content creation, social media management, and meta ads, it all stays basically the same the whole way along. So it will be the same in the post-launch video as well as the pre-launch video too. So basically with UGC, you just want to be hitting up more creators. You want to start to cut off ones that haven't done so well, introducing new blood to continue, one, have different faces on your social media, and two, so you can find the gems within the rough, ones that are going to generate a heap of sales for you. With the original UGC creators, they would have been making content with you regarding pre-order, as well as content for after you launch as well, not referencing any sort of pre-order. With these new ones, it's just all about you now. No pre-order or anything, obviously, because you've already launched. And basically, you still want to have the same things set up where there's a leaderboard. The best ones go onto a retainer package. And at some stage during this first couple of months, you will have the best UGC creators that have won their pool in the first batch, and they'll be on their retainer packages, continue making content for you. And this could be in the form of just product shots. It could be in the form of selfies with the product, with captions saying how amazing it is, sort of like reviews essentially. They'll also be making video content for you as well, as they were beforehand. And they'll obviously keep using their discount code too, so they can keep making commission. And with the content creation and social media management, you still want to be using the AI tools as well as different templates and stuff on Canva and CapCut for you to be able to keep making high quality content. And again, with meta ads, you just want to keep running the successful campaigns, cut the crap that isn't working, and scale the successful ones too. You also want to keep some sort of budget left over as well for you to experiment, so you can find new campaigns that are better than your good ones. That way they can then leapfrog the good ones, and your good ones will then become the crap ones, and the ones that have leapfrogged are your amazing ones that will make you crap loads of money going forward. The new tactic now would be markets and events. So something that you see with a lot of new e-commerce brands is that they will actually go to the markets, they will go to different events, they will even do like little street talks and stuff as well. Basically, they're getting in front of their customer, they're interacting with them one-on-one in person. It does create that more personal feel. And this is what people love to see, especially from a young brand that has just launched. This is what a lot of your time will be taken up with as well. So the more time that you have to do these markets and events, the better. Now, obviously, with these markets and events, you want to be collecting feedback, okay? So you want to be able to give some sort of tester away. You want people to be able to sample your stuff and give you feedback there and then, whether they like it or not. It's also an opportunity for you to ask what sort of problems they faced in the past regarding whatever solution your product provides, and also what other solutions that they have tried in the past that haven't worked. From there, you can figure out, one, how to make your product better, and two, what people are looking for when they come to you. And then, obviously, with your content, you want to be able to, one, highlight a problem that people might be having that your product solves, two, present the solution to a problem that someone knows that they're having, okay? So your content has to be either problem aware or solution aware. That's what that means. With these markets and events too, it's also a great opportunity to be collecting content as well. If you need to, hire a content creator for a couple of hours for the day. It's not that expensive when you consider the amount that you're giving away in commissions, and you'll be able to generate a heap of content just from a single market that you can use for months and months going forward. Not only that, but you're able to show off that you are physically in front of your audience, that you're interacting with them in person. Again, as I said before, people are going to love that. So that's what I do in the first couple of months after launching a brand. In the next video, I'll talk about what to do a few months after the launch of your brand. So that sort of 3+ month period. And if you liked this video, but you didn't watch the last one, highly recommend that. There's far more marketing strategies in there on how to get started with, one, finding a product that you want to sell, and two, how to market it to sell it. So thanks guys. If you like that, give me a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.